And welcome back. They are among the most beautiful summer flowers, but many gardeners don't even try their hand at roses because they have the reputation of being difficult to grow. Well, guess what? No longer do you have to fear the rose. And there are some new varieties out there that can actually make rose gardening easier. Here with tips on planting the perfect rose garden is Master Gardener William Moss. William, welcome to you. Good to see you.
Good to be here.
There's got to be some tips out there. What are the easy tips for people that are thinking, you know what, I'd like to do roses, but a little too tough?
Well, if you want roses, the first thing you got to do is roses need 4 things.
Yep.
They need full sun, so 6 hours of light. They need 6 hours of light. They need to have also well-drained soil. They're also going to need to have plenty of water and fertilizer. Very important that they get fertilizer.
Need their food, folks. So
yes,
there you
they
got
do.
your 4 tips. Now let's get to it. Why are some roses easier to work with than others?
Well, they've developed a lot of new hybrids lately that can really take the disease and all the other troubles that roses used to give people. So when you go to buy the roses, you want to select a variety that is disease resistant.
Yep.
Something like a mini rose, a shrub rose, a rugosa. This guy here happens to be a shrub rose, and it takes all those diseases and keeps blooming all summer long.
Got it. So we're going to plant a little here, right? Just to give people a couple of tips on exactly what to do. What is, I guess, what's the tip? I mean, do you want to bunch them all together, get as many in there as possible to get this nice bloom, or do you got to?
You would think that, but no, definitely not. Because when you buy these roses, they're babies. So what you want to do is you want to give them plenty of space. Okay. So this rose here, by the way, when you plant, you only go as deep as it is in the pot, so no lower. So it would sit just same place in the ground.
Okay.
But this one rose here is going to grow out to about 3-4 feet. Really? So that would be a rose. And this would be a rose. You want to space them out. Yeah. And over a year or two, you're going to see it fill completely in, and you can make a hedge like that. But this is wrong. Never do that.
Never get them close together. You got to have their space.
Give them their space.
Don't forget the food as well.
Don't forget the food because they're heavy, heavy feeders.
What about for folks that are here in New York, though? I mean, we're talking about limited space here, and you have to have a whole lot of gardening to do.
And, you know, I'm really sensitive because I live in Chicago, and I don't have much space either. So what you've got to do is you got to use containers. And always pick out one that looks good first. You want to start with a good looking container, get you some good potting mix, and then you're all set. Would you hand me that rose right there? We've already kind of started him going. This is a mini rose, and this mini rose is great. If you're having trouble growing roses, I want you to go with a mini rose.
Yep.
We're going to put it down in here now. Prop the mini rose up.
And you need to talk to the roses too.
You got to talk to it. You got to tell it. Grow,
treat it
grow.
Like it's a roommate almost.
Yes, grow. Look good for me. And then,
please grow.
And then you want to add soil. You want to just fill in with it. You know, really easy to do. Dump it in there and then spread it out. And I always encourage people when you plant a rose, you see I still have some space around here? Throw in a few other things, you know, because the rose is going to look great for you and do well. But why not throw in a marigold or two? You know, just push them in here. Put them on down.
Easy as that though, huh?
And it's so easy. And this pot can grow on a balcony.
And how about some of the fertilizer that you were talking about, some of the food? Just kind of sprinkle it on top?
That's all you do is you take, this particular fertilizer is a sprinkler. You want to make sure you read the directions. You just take it, you know, and just sprinkle a few in here because roses are like me, greedy.
Greedy. Now, you want some of these roses, you've got them, they're growing beautifully in your garden, you want to put them in a vase in your home. What are we talking about?
You definitely
What's
want
the right time to do it? When should you not do it?
Yes, whenever you cut roses, you want to be sure to cut them as the bud is open. This is important, so I'm going to try to get over here where they can get close in and see this. I'm going to trade them out. Gotcha. You see this particular one, this rose right here? See that one? That's too far gone. Okay. You don't want to cut that because you bring it to the house and it won't open for you. It'll just fall apart. You want to get it just as it's starting to open. These two right here are perfect. And you want to give yourself enough stem so that you can use it. So you go in here, always.
So little though. They just look like.
Well, these are little, but they're going to open much bigger in the vase. So you want to take them and you cut them and you put them in. This is when you want to do them. You want to cut them just as they're starting to open. You notice like these here. Just as they're starting to open. This particular rose is a smaller one, this is a large one, but don't get it after it's already open because it'll fall apart on you.
At that point. Well, hopefully we've made it. It looks pretty easy, folks.
It's really easy.
Looks really easy. Good to see you. William Moss, everybody.